Hey skaters, it's Stace here from Next Edge Tutorials. In this lesson today, I'm going to be showing you how to do a Salchow jump. So if you don't know what a Salchow jump is, it is one of our 6 jumps that we have in figure skating. It is an edge jump, so I'm not using my toe pick to jump into the air. I'm using an edge. It starts off on a back inside edge, we jump into the air, and we land on a back outside edge on the opposite foot. So let's take a look at what a Salchow jump looks like. So I have my 3 turn, and here's that edge, and then I jump and I land on the opposite foot. Now, how I like to teach the Salchow jump is starting at the barrier. I feel like this is a great foundation to start at the barrier to understand the concept of the jump. So I jump counterclockwise. So when I'm at the barrier, I'm gonna be balancing on my left leg. So I have a left inside edge. My upper body is going to go left arm in front, right arm back. And I'm gonna put this right arm on the barrier for some balance. Left arm is in front, and I'm going to lift my right leg up and hold it. So I feel very control at this point. Holding here, holding here. Now, what's gonna happen is I'm going to press this left back inside edge, let the right side come around, and I'm going to jump to the other foot. Now, this is kind of cheating the jump at the barrier, but it's about understanding the concept and how it works. So I'm holding here, I release that right leg, I press the edge, jump up and over. Remember, this is a very slow motion of how the Salchow works. But if you can understand how that edge comes around and then you vault into the air, it's gonna make it so much easier when you take it off the barrier. So let's do it one more time. I'm gonna release my leg. As I release it, I press this edge, pick up the right, up and over, and out. Okay, I feel really comfortable doing that. Now it's time to take it off the barrier. So before we look at this Salchow jump again, I want you to click on the link below in the description for your free PDF guide on the 90-day hassle-free skating plan. This is going to go over finding your local ice rink, to enrolling in skate school, finding a coach, helping you set up a training plan to advance your skating skills. So when you are ready, give it a click. All right, now that I've moved off the barrier, I'm still gonna do my Salchow from a standstill. I'm gonna add the 3 turn before it. So I'm already gonna prepare my shoulders with right arm in front, left arm back to make it easier. So I'm not having to like maneuver my body all the way around. I'm already where I wanna go. So I'm gonna bend my knees. I'm gonna push, turn, allow that side to come around, and jump. So it's more about understanding the mechanics of the Salchow. So I want to put my arms already in position. I'm going to bend my knees. I'm going to push onto that left outside edge first. Make the 3 turn, allow that leg to come around, jump, and hold. So that's starting to feel a lot more comfortable. I understand how the Salchow jump works. Now I'm going to add a little bit more speed. So I'm going to go little bit more speed. I'm gonna push, turn, and then jump. So before we add more speed, what I want you to be aware of that we've gone from learning the Salchow at the barrier to off the barrier doing the jump and now adding more speed. It's going to take longer than 5 minutes to learn a Salchow. So I want you to be patient and take your time. Now I'm gonna do a back crossover. I'm gonna pull up, 3 turn, Salchow. Now, what I like to remember for my Salchow jump is that when this right leg starts to come around, I'm gonna keep that right arm back just a slight split second longer and then use my arm because I have a tendency to wanna come down on that right side. So when I really think about moving my leg and then my arm, it really helps me out with this jump. Now, let's do it one more time. Okay, back crossover. I'm gonna pull up, set it, 3 turn, and jump. Now, this doesn't relate to the Salchow jump, but whenever I land my jump, I like to, for a split second, put my arms in front, get balanced, and then open up. A lot of skaters have asked, why do I do that? That's just something personally I do that I feel really confident after I land. When my arms are in front, I get my balance, and then I open my arms up. So next time you're on the ice, I want you to give that a go. So we know what a Salchow jump is. You might be wondering, is there another entry that I can do because I do not like a forward outside 3 turn? Well, the good news is, yes, there is. You can do a mohawk or a C-step into the Salchow. You can literally push forward, C-step, and then Salchow jump. Or there's also a back 3 turn C-step where a lot of skaters use, where they'll do a back 3 turn, C-step, and then Salchow jump. While there's different entries, there's also different free legs you can use. You've probably seen skaters drag their blade on the ice and then jump into the air. That might work for you. Or they put their foot down already on the outside edge and then they jump into the air. So you just want to find out what works for you. Personally, I'm old school, so I did not use the dragging of that free leg. I used it around and then lifted into the air. So give it a go, play around with some different free legs, because you might find that the one putting on an outside edge and then picking up in the air works for you. And that is perfect. All right, that concludes our lesson today on learning the Salchow jump. What I want you to remember is that it might take you a couple weeks to be able to identify a Salchow jump, then another couple weeks to understand how to do it at the barrier, then another couple weeks to doing it off the barrier. But what I want you to remember is that this is okay. It's all right if you can learn it in one lesson, or it might take you 3 months, but you will get the jump down if that's what you want to do. Thanks for watching Next Ed Tutorials, and looking forward to seeing you in our next lesson.